Hello, my name is Kelly Powell, and I'm a registered nurse and constituent residing and employed in Halifax County, Virginia. I am also a certified hospice and palliative care nurse, and I am the clinical coordinator for the palliative care and hospice program for which I am employed. Providing care to those patients who are terminally ill has become my passion. Therefore, I am requesting your support for House Bill number 473, Palliative Care Information and Education Program. This legislation would assist in increasing initiatives on providing information to others about hospice and palliative care to those who have a decreased life expectancy or poor quality of life. With the aging population and the increase in number of baby boomers, the need for hospice care will only increase. There is a major lack of awareness for these services. For those reasons, it's really important to reach out not only to the medical professionals, but also the community at large, just to educate them on the benefits of what hospice can do for patients and their families. The hospice organization that I work for has compiled data for 2015 about patient length of stay, which is the number of days that the patient received hospice care total. Of the 231 admissions we had in 2015, we determined that 42.4% of patients had a length of stay of 7 days or less, and 17.3% of those patients had a length of stay of 14 days or less. So basically 59% of our total patients that we admitted in 2015, 59% expired within 2 weeks of admission. Also, 16 patients, or 7%, expired on the first day of admission. And this is troublesome for a number of reasons. First of all, there's a reluctance for physicians to have the talk with the patients where they discuss end-of-life preferences, and therefore end-of-life planning doesn't occur. And that's when it leads to hospice referrals being made when the patient is very close to dying or even actively dying. At that point, some patients and families are also hesitant to accept the prognosis, so that can be difficult on them to even transition into the hospice program. Also, for best practices, it is important to establish a relationship with the patient and family to be able to create an individualized plan of care focused on comfort. And without the extra time that we could receive from early referrals, we aren't able to establish the best relationship that we can so that we can give the best care that we can. And this is simply because the patient expires before we are able to fulfill the needs that they have. Our hospice interdisciplinary team also may not have the time to provide the emotional support that some patients and families need because, again, we aren't able to get it in and be with the patient fast enough because referrals are often made late. And this isn't an issue that occurs just within my community. It is happening all across the country. The average length of stay for hospice patients across the nation is 22 days, according to the National Hospice and Palliative Care Organization. Bill number 473 would become the starting point to hospital staff, nursing facility staff, physicians, and other community residents to provide information to those people who could benefit from palliative care through educational programs. I ask you to support Palliative Care Information and Education Program to improve the quality of life not only to the citizens of Halifax County, but also to those across the Commonwealth. I appreciate any support that you would have for this bill, and I think it would greatly affect and improve the quality of life of those residing across the state and the country as well. Thank you so much.